Alright, so, welcome back to another comic review, and I've already done one today. Check that out, my review of the first volume of Donny Cates' Thor, and, this time around I'm going to be doing a comic I just got today, Godzilla Dominion. So this is part of the Godzilla vs. Kong comic prequels. This is also acts as a pseudo-sequel to what happened after Godzilla, after King of the Monsters. I also did get the Kingdom Kong comic, which deals with Kong post Skull Island. Also, apparently, it deals with the Birth of Kong comic, which I don't have. I don't have the Birth of Kong comic, so I can't really test on that. But yeah, we're going to talk about this. It's also funny because I was telling Chris the other night, I was like, hey, I just ordered Godzilla Dominion and Kingdom Kong, and Chris texts me back like, oh crap, I just ordered those for you. And I'm like, oh no, I wish you told me. It's all good, man. It's all good. I hope you're watching this. It's all good, bro. But yeah, so I'm going to do this, and of course I'm going to do Kingdom Kong as soon as I'm done with it. But for right now, let's talk about Godzilla Dominion. So Godzilla Dominion, like I said, is part of the Legendary comics, where in here it deals with what happened to Godzilla post King of the Monsters and builds into what will become Godzilla vs. Kong. So this is Godzilla. More or less the story is all told from his perspective. You don't see a single word bubble in this comic. You do not see a single word bubble at all. This is all Godzilla's thoughts. It's all told from his perspective, which I haven't really seen since Godzilla in Hell. I haven't seen that since Godzilla in Hell, where it was all told from his perspective. In here, this is just basically, Godzilla on his own after becoming the king of the monsters, after killing Ghidorah. So, Godzilla now, after losing his home in the bomb that rejuvenated him after Serizawa sacrificed himself, Godzilla is not only trying to acclimate to being a king, he's also trying to find a new home for him after his last one got nuked out of existence. So Godzilla, it's more or less him just taking a trip from point A to point B, and literally it's literally the following. Godzilla goes on a trip, runs into a monster, beats the monster, goes on his way. It's like he's just running into side quests on his whole way home. What's interesting though is that Godzilla keeps thinking of his rival, and of course the rival being Kong, and it's almost kind of funny that in a weird way they treat Kong in here Godzilla like he's paranoid of Kong, like he's afraid Kong is going to take his title, he's having these paranoid thoughts, like Godzilla's having these weird paranoid thoughts of Kong coming to take his title. And I was like, that kind of explains why he was so gung-ho on taking out Kong, because he is another Alpha Titan, and really the only person left who could challenge him. What's also interesting is that I'm going to talk about directly from the Godzilla vs. Kong novel, where it's canonized that Godzilla himself, not his race, but him alone, wiped out the vast majority of Kong's people in Hollow Earth and drove them to Skull Island. So I could see after they tried to take over Hollow Earth. So I could see why he's a little paranoid about that. But yeah, it's kind of fun to have a comic based around him, based around Godzilla himself. It's also, what's the best part is the artwork by, let me look at the artist real quick, Dave Andrew Johnson, and the colors by Alan Palalasquak. I hope I'm saying Palalaska. I can't pronounce that last word. This is also written by Greg Keyes, who has done some of the Jedi Order novels. So yeah, I think this is his first time writing Godzilla, if I'm not mistaken. Bottom line, the artwork in here is really cool, and the other highlight of this comic is seeing the other Titans. Like, Skilla comes back from the movie, but we also get some new Titans too, and even a Titan that was name-dropped but we never saw. That Titan being Tiamat. Also, Behemoth comes back, but yeah, we get some new Titans in here, such as Amalek. So here's Amalek real quick. Ugly little bastard, isn't he? He's kind of like a living amorphous creature. It's kind of fun. We also have Nakika, Titanus Nakika, this large squid creature, and Tiamat, who was a name-drop kaiju, name-drop Titan, but we never saw her. She's the endgame boss for this comic. Again, there's no real plot other than Godzilla's checking out his new kingdom as he's moseying on through the Earth to get to his new home. But at the same time, he's constantly thinking about his rival Kong and the coming fight they're going to have. So it's a pretty good comic. I think it's pretty fun. It's a nice little short story. Like I said, this is all Godzilla's perspective. There's no word, not a single word bubble. It's all like little text here and there. The artwork's really cool. Although it is weird that it doesn't really line up, because we see a scene in here where Monarch attacks Godzilla for whatever reason, probably because we just wanted to have Godzilla fight the military. But yeah, and it's like Godzilla left mankind. In the movie, it says Godzilla left mankind in peace. What are they doing? Whatever. Comics. The movies hardly ever follow the comics anymore of the continuity. Anyway, so this was good. If you're a Godzilla fan and if you enjoy the MonsterVerse and have been enjoying all the content with the MonsterVerse, I'd say get this. Like I said, I haven't read Kingdom Kong yet. I plan to. That's the next thing, which I'll probably do a review of as well. So there you go. So that's more. That will have more human characters and probably have a little more story to it. Anyway, so you guys tell me if you've read it, what did you guys think of Godzilla Dominion? Did you guys like it? Hate it? Yeah, just comment below. Let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.